Hey everybody, welcome back to the Real Estate Update. I'm Juan Rodriguez with Juador Realty. This is the February 2024 edition. Once again, home sales continue to move along for Hillsborough County, Florida. And specifically in this video, we're looking at single family residences only. But everything seems to be moving along. Inventory still relatively low. Interest rates kind of fluctuating, after they took a little bit of a hike. But like we do every month, let's jump right into the numbers. Here we go. Okay, typically what we show you first is the year-over-year comparison for the previous year. And again, this is for Hillsborough County, Florida, single-family residences only. So we take all the sales from the previous month, break them up into different price ranges for easier comparison, and we look at that. So the first group here, the 0 to almost 200,000, we're not seeing many homes available for sale at that price point, so you see the decrease of sales over the years. The next group, 200 to almost 400,000, a decrease of sales at that price point. Now you see a few years ago, it was relatively high, over 800 homes sold back in 2021 for that month. But the average prices of homes sold for that year, it was in that category. Now the average price is in the next category, 400 to almost 600,000. So we'll look at that. You see an increase of sales, right, from the previous year. But I'll let you know that the average prices of homes sold for last month was around that 539,000 price range, right? And that's approximate, obviously. It's an average, but that's actually even up almost 2% from the previous month. So that's kind of telling, kind of not. Sometimes the numbers kind of, get skewed one way or the other. But on the whole, that's very interesting. And another thing to keep in mind is that that's actually almost priced out of that price range, right? So it's not that far off. But we'll look at that more in depth at another time. The next group, 600 to almost 800,000, increase of sales. 800 to almost $1 million, increase of sales. And once again, $1 million plus single-family residences have shown an increase from the previous year. We're still seeing a lot of people moving to this area, or Florida in general. But Hillsborough County is definitely one of the most economical, stable places. We do track unemployment for Hillsborough County, Florida, not just the United States as a whole. Over the years, and as far as we can remember, actually, Hillsborough County, Florida, their unemployment rate was lower than the national average. It's been that way for some time now. So obviously our economy is strong. There's still a lot of people moving here to this area. So those are all factors that come into watching the housing market, right? We need to know how many people are going to be living here, and as long as the economy stays strong, people will be living here and even moving here. Okay. The second thing we show you guys every month is the days on the market. That's important because it's going to show you guys the velocity of the market. Okay. How fast are homes coming to the market, going under contract, and those eventually sell? And mind you, we do track the ones that actually close, the ones that actually sell. The ones that the deals fall apart for some reason or another, we don't track those because we want the actual number of closings, right? Let's look at that. Days on the market for Hillsborough County, Florida in this month, February 2024. Okay. The big orange part of the graph here, we're seeing the 0 to 30 days on the market, 46%, relatively healthy. The next group, the gray at the bottom, 31 to 60 days on the market, 18%, relatively healthy again, and 61 to 90 days on the market is 16% represented in the yellow. When you add up all of these, approximately it gives you about 80% of the market sold within 90 days. Relatively healthy. We had previous years where in a single month, the 0 to 30 days on the market was 90, even up to 92%. Imagine that. In 1 month, 92% of the market sold. That's extremely fast. This is more of a balancing of a market. This is, in our opinion, in this office, is what we want to see. We want to see about 80% and maybe even above to sell within 90 days. when real estate or homes start staying on the market longer, you start to see a little bit of confusion. There's a lot more, buyers have a lot more of an upper hand, right? They definitely will, because sellers want to sell these properties, right? There's costs that come along with holding property. So that's kind of how we see it. Now, 91 to 120 days is about 9%, and then all the remaining categories relatively low. Obviously, the 211 plus days on the market, something that we definitely keep an eye on. Right now, it's still relatively low. So that's just how we see it, but that's something that we want to keep in mind, right? Other than that, guys, that's it. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, I know a lot of people are asking questions about the whole NAR settlement going on right now, but things aren't really complete and things are still in the works. There's still a judge that needs to sign off on things. But from our standpoint and our point of view, things aren't really going to change much for our office, for our area, for home sales in around here for Hillsborough County, Florida. That's our opinion. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Other than that, guys, happy house hunting or selling, and we will see you guys next month. Talk to you later. Bye.